Hello, everybody. Hey, you soccer fans, you are welcome again to a time of news, non-stop action. Things are already happening, and this is June, a time of the year where there's a lot of news, a lot of updates, there's also rumor, and just of counter rumors. And today again, I have a lot of things we're going to talk about. But the first one is a funny news which I read over the internet. So funny, was so interesting. A 26-year ban on foreign goalkeepers have been lifted by South Korea FA, a 26-year-old ban. Well, it's funny to some extent in the sense that foreign goalkeepers are banned from playing in the South Korean league. As you all know, the K League is one of the oldest league in Asia, and that ban has been lifted so that foreign players can come in and play, especially foreign goalkeepers. I like that idea. I don't fault them for making up that because once foreigners come in, they take over and they don't have sufficient supply for their national team. And this ban was imposed when there were only 10 teams in the league, and but now the teams have been increased to 26 teams, and for the 26th season, this that ban has been lifted, and now they are free to get whatever player they need. That's a good way of developing the home team. Kudos to the FA. And as we go on now to the current tournament we have right now, the Club World Cup, the 32 teams is gradually coming down to just 16 teams. And I believe that's where the action is. And nobody's going to stop this action. It's going to be interesting from now on. Gone are those days of beating teams 8-0, 6-0. Now it's coming to the nitty gritty. The powerful teams, they are coming there now to meet themselves, even though some big teams are already out. So sad. I never expected that, but definitely those teams who are left are those teams who are ready to perform action, who are ready to do wonders. And I can't wait for the round of 16. And yesterday, there were some matches were already decided because some have already qualified. They didn't see that reason to put too much energy on it. And yesterday, Boca Juniors and Oakland they played a 1-1 draw, and Benfica defeated the almighty Bayern Munich. I don't read much into that, but all the same, Benfica defeated Bayern Munich, and Chelsea, the almighty blue side of London, defeated Esperance by 3 goals to nil. What a wonderful match. And also, Flamengo and LAFC played a 1-1 draw. You know, Flamengo has already qualified. LAFC saved their face by getting a draw from this tournament because they were beaten mercilessly. And as we all see now, the round of 16, I can't wait for that. So that is when the real football starts, and that is when the real action continues. Even though this tournament has been neither here nor there in terms of attendance, and it's natural. You can't expect a match between Seattle Sounders and maybe Auckland from Oceania. You can't expect thousands of crowd. But a match between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, a match between Chelsea and PSG are definitely going to draw lots of crowd. And let's just keep our fingers crossed and wait for a match of 16 where we see for the round of 16 where we see more matches, more interesting matches, more quality matches, more technical matches also. I just can't wait for that. And another good side of this tournament is the teams from South America. They've been doing wonderful way. They've been holding their own stead against the European teams who I feel their minds are already on vacation, but they're in this tournament. But all the same, we can't wait to wait for this round of 16, and that is where the action begins. And in other news, we hear that Arsenal are interested in are considering Noni Madueke from Chelsea because right now their market is not doing well. They are look for a striker and new players. It's not going on as supposed to be. All other teams are doing what they're supposed to do, but I don't know what is happening to Arsenal. Nothing, no business is being made. Everything seems at a standstill. At a point, we are hearing they are interested in Sesko. At the point, we had they are interested in Victor Gyökeres, and nothing seems to be happening. Every day is more or less like a cat and mouse game. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed for Arsenal and let's see what they are going to do. But right now, it's a rumor until pen is put on paper. I don't consider that anything. All we hear is a rumor that they are considering on Madueke. Seems desperation is setting in. And also, Chelsea are considering swapping a swap deal with Nkunku and Garnacho from Manchester United. Lately we have been hearing Garnacho not seem to be interested in playing for Manchester United anymore because of his standoff with their coach Amorim. We don't know how that is going to be. We don't know how that is going to end up, but all the same, that's just the transfer news, transfer rumor that Nkunku and Ganacho wanted to be swapped by their teams, and let's see what's going to happen. And also, there's this news coming around that Paul Pogba is set to join AS Monaco. Well, let's see. Maybe it's true or not. Time will tell. And also, AS Monaco are keen on getting Onana, the Manchester United goalkeeper, because recently he has been having troubles and things have been going on around about him of not being a solid keeper. But all the same, AS Monaco wants him. And we are hearing that Manchester United are not interested in listening to any offer except it's anything from 40 million and above. With that is still considered a rumor, and let's see what's going to happen. If it's going to happen or it's not going to happen, that's football for you. And another news we are hearing that Leon has been relegated to the League Two due to their financial issues. So even though they are still going to definitely, Leon is still going to appeal that decision from the FA. But for now, Leon has been relegated because of their financial issues. They are having issues, they are having problems. But all the same, let's wait for the appeal and all other considerations. But that is the verdict for now as of today. And also, Luka Modric has been said, have been rumored, not yet confirmed, to be moving to AC Milan after the Club World Cup. We don't know how that is going to be, but definitely we are hearing that he has been set to move to AC Milan and he is ready to sign for them. Well, he's a 39-year-old player. He has paid his dues. He's a very exciting player, a very solid player, but it's time to move on because with Jabi Alonso in now, I don't think he's interested in having anything to do with him. His time is up and it's time to move on. And since AC Milan wants him, there's nobody who's going to stop that. And according to the Gazzetta, it says, I spoke to him in person and I saw a guy who is really eager to be competitive. His arrival is crucial for a group that needs players like him. His leadership in AC Milan, they really need that. If Real Madrid doesn't want him, AC Milan wants him. And let's see how that goes, and let's see if that will finally happen. But with all indications, it seems it's going to happen. And keep fingers crossed, and I wish him good luck in his new team. And all the same, it's been a wonderful period. Things are happening fast and furious. This is the time of the season where players moves, where players need to fend for their family, where they need to play good football. All the same, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. And as we go on, we're gonna see more news, and we're waiting for more actions as they happen. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for listening.